New deal in a new city. Joining us here now on the drop. Happy to have him. Utah Hockey Club forward Dylan Guenther, third NHL season, two with the Coyotes, now playing professional hockey in Utah. Dylan, let's start there. The fact that you are now being introduced by interviews, including ours, as Utah Hockey Club forward Dylan Guenther. Have you gotten used to that yet?
I think so. The last few months have been super exciting. The team's pumped to be here in Utah. The facilities are awesome. The fans seem super excited. So I'm excited to, play the first one at home October 8th.
Dylan, let's just try to be as honest as you can on this one. Is there anything that you'll miss about Mullet Arena, even a little bit?
um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that one. Maybe the smaller barn coming from Junior, having that little comfortability. But the new Delta Center is a lot nicer.
I am curious, it's different, obviously, if a player gets traded and they're the one that has to uproot their lives and go to a different city. You're in a situation where a lot of people had to do that at the same time, right? Like players, personnel. Like, what was that process like when it's an entire team moving and you're in the middle of it?
Yeah, it was pretty smooth, honestly. Like we were kind of all in the same boat, and I think for me, like I didn't have a house or furniture or anything. Like I just had a car, and I'm just moving to a different city, so it wasn't a huge transition. But I think the fact that we kind of brought everybody over, like all of the staff from the Coyotes came with us to into Utah. So I think that helps the comfortability and just allowing the transition to be as smooth as possible.
I did hear you were roommates with Jack McBain in Arizona. You
Yeah,
guys had some troubles with bills
yeah,
and your water bill back in the day. Are you going to remain roommates, and are you going to have a better hold of the bills when you're in Utah?
yeah. We're running it back. We're roommates again, and yeah, I think we've got a lot more responsibility now, a little bit more pressure on us. We got one of the top lawns in the neighborhood, so we make sure our lawn is tight, and that's kind of our new big thing now.
You might have some unique perspective on this because you just went through the process of signing a new deal with this organization, but we see a lot of Ryan Smith, right, the owner, and it really feels like he wants this team to not only succeed on the ice but off the ice, and wants it to be a staple in Utah, right? Like, how have you and the other players found him as an owner? How hands on is he? What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's great. I mean, I feel like he's super progressive and easy to talk to. I mean, I came down here and I went to go to dinner with him and Chris Armstrong, the president, and I went and got changed into my polo and everything, and he was just kind of wearing like a sweatsuit, so he's super casual, super easy to talk to, and he's super proud. And Utah based. I think his story is super cool, and he's been unbelievable for us so far.
That's the thing about billionaires, man. You usually can like wear whatever you want. That's kind of you've got carte blanche I think, when you're a billionaire.
Yes, yeah,
You mentioned it being kind of a market that's learning about the sport. There's obviously they're gonna fall in love with you guys pretty quickly. But I was wondering for the players, is there any pressure in that in playing in a new market where you're trying to introduce hockey to the fans? Is there the need to maybe put on a show for the folks in the building so they come back and buy another ticket? Is there that kind of pressure that exists when you're playing in an emerging hockey market?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Utah's got the climate for hockey, so with the snow and everything, so I think that it's going to take off. And no, I mean, we just go out there and play our game, and I think that our brand of hockey is exciting. I mean, we have a good mix of veterans and young guys, and we play fast, and we want to score goals. So I think our brand is exciting, and people will want to come out and watch.
Yeah, definitely. Dylan, I'm only bringing this up because you guys ended up winning the game, but Social had fun with the quote unquote first goal in Utah history where the puck bounced over your stick and went all the way down the ice on a delayed penalty. What were you thinking in that moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think it was gonna make it. It's kind of nice the camera cut it out because I wasn't skating too hard at the start. And then I was like, oh no, this has a chance. And maybe if it wasn't a preseason, I could have dove for it. But hey, just adding a little bit of resilience to our team and see how we respond.
Arda mentioned it before, Utah Hockey Club. You've been an Oil King, you've been a Thunderbird, you've been a Road Runner, you've been a Coyote. Is
Yeah.
it weird being on a team that doesn't have a mascot yet? Like, what do you guys call yourselves?
No, I like it. I mean, it's different. Kind of that European brand where like Liverpool FC or whatever, but they call them the Reds. So I think as the team kind of develops a nickname, then maybe they'll go in that direction. But I like it. It's a new brand, it's a new team, new ownership and everything. So I like the approach.
Dylan, last one from me. Triple header, opening night, new NHL season. You guys are hosting the Chicago Blackhawks. Connor Bedard comes into your barn. What do you expect the atmosphere to be like? What do you expect the reaction to be, and how the fans at home will perceive this?
I think it's going to be buzzing. We're super excited for it. I think we have to make sure we kind of come out even keel and not, be too rowdy and circusy. But the preseason game at the Delta Center was a great turnout. It was a pretty entertaining game. Went to overtime, couple of fights, but yeah, I think that the fans are going to be pumped, and we're going to be pumped too. So we're definitely itching to get going in the regular season here.
Cool. Last one for me. You signed a big contract. You're a young guy. Is there one luxury item you ran out to purchase, or is there one you have your eye on, Dylan?
Not really, honestly. I guess I haven't really thought about it a whole lot yet, but I don't know. I got another year to think about it, but no, just
That's right. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. You don't have the money
yeah,
in your pocket yet, right?
yeah, just super grateful. Pretty cool moment for my family and I, and super happy that the organization has faith, belief, and trust in me. So I can't wait to go out there and prove them right.
Are you thinking of like, hey, maybe I should buy a car or a house or something for a family member or something like that? Like, will you be thinking good vibes to the family in any way?
Yeah, my brother just turned 16 and he texts me. He goes, "Hey, when's my car coming in?" So that little brat, he can wait. But no, I mean, as much as I dedicated my life to hockey, so did they. So I mean, I'll definitely be rewarding them eventually. Absolutely.
Dylan, we appreciate your time here on the drop. Enjoy every moment of the very first regular season game of Utah HC, part of the triple header opening night on ESPN. Thanks, man.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.